Lee. Hello, mate.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hello, man.
Late as normal, Paul.
Happy New Year. Give me a hug.
No,
Mm,
oh,
mm.
oh, it's a squeezy one.
Have you been?
Good. Shall we get inside before we have the formalities? Shall we get inside Mind Cake Tower, open up the office for a new year, do all that stuff? I don't really want to be. I mean, it's a lovely coat you're wearing.
Yeah, it's a new one. It's my Christmas
Oh,
present.
Christmas present. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's go inside and get a kettle on, and we can have a catch up.
Let's start a podcast about our mental health for no good reason why. Let's call it Mind Cake.
Oh, well, that's better. It's nice and cozy in here.
Lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Lovely.
how's your New Year been, Lee?
Oh, are we doing all this? Are we?
Well, you've got to. It's a back to work formality in January,
I
right?
know, I know, but I was thinking about this, right? And I don't know whether it's a Scottish thing. I don't remember doing it when I was in England, but Scottish people insist on shaking your hand at the New Year, like Happy
Yeah,
New
we do.
Year, and you have to get up out of your seat and shake hands with people. Is that? Could you email in if you're in England or anywhere else in the world? Do do they do they do that, or is it just? I think it's just Scotland.
It's because everybody in England's a miserable.
That's a broad generalisation. Apart from Tim Spencer,
Apart from Tim Spencer,
he's a happy chappy.
he's the life and soul.
He is. But also the
But
other thing that really annoys me, right? And I know this isn't going to paint me in a good light, but in answer to your question, how was mine? You can probably tell I'm done in, right? I am
mhm,
physically and mentally done in to the extent that, as we discussed earlier, I do look like Rick Stein,
you do.
older
You've
than
got a
me.
very Steiny vibe
Very
today.
Steiny, puffy, baldy vibes. And then you have to come to work and answer the same fecking question 20 odd times. Oh, how was your new year? And then you've got 80% of people who just go, oh, we just had a quiet one with family. My brother came down from Fraserburgh and we had just a quiet one. The kids loved it and whatever. And you've got to have all those niceties, right? And then you've got like a small percentage of people who spent New Year in fucking Vancouver with the balloons coming down in some like, oh well, there's always some prick who's gone somewhere posh for New Year, right? And then you've also got somebody whose elderly relative was hospitalized or worse, died, and you, oh, that's terrible. And I'm not saying I don't care, but I care about your New Year, and there are certain people
Hmm.
who I have a vested interest, or have a not even a vested interest. I have an interest in how their Christmas and New Year went. But most of the people, I couldn't really care less. Now, if any of our listeners have had an elderly relative fall ill or worse during the Christmas period, then I am truly sorry.
Are you?
No, not really. No, I am. No, I mean, it should be. It's a fucking mental health podcast. All I'm saying is, look, I'm trying to dig myself out of this hole now. All I'm saying is, you have to go through the formalities about 20 fucking times about, well, did you, yeah, how was your good Christmas and New Year? And it's just like it's like an extended version of asking people, how are you? And they go, yeah, I'm fine. When that's not really the real answer, is it? I mean, in some cases, commend the people who tell you that they've got an elderly relative who's carked it over, because at least they're being honest and not giving you the fluff. Little Jimmy had a new coat. I couldn't care less. Couldn't care less.
New Year, same Lee.
Oh, yeah, baby. Now, I should say to listeners, the pre us meeting at Mine Cake Towers, we did actually ask each other genuinely how our Christmas and New Year's were. And we've had that conversation. So don't think, listeners, that I'm being perfectly dismissive of Paul and I'm that much of a prick.
Mhm. It's,
I see Paul jumping to my defense there.
I was just about to say you've broken the fourth wall, Lee,
Mm.
but that's okay.
And it wasn't the first time I'd done it, to be honest. Right. So, anyway, here we are
Back in the office.
back in the office, new
It's good.
year, same old us.
Yeah, it's good to be back, though, isn't it?
It's good to be back.
The old place looks the same.
Especially you. I told you to take that poster down, by the way.
Oh, but he's
You
so
can't have
attractive.
calendars like that up anymore.
Well, it's last year's as well, isn't it? So it has to come
Exactly.
down.
Exactly.
Oh, Lee.
Just put one up of like birds or something. Not those sort of birds.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
Yeah. Shall I put the kettle on?
You put the kettle on and I'll play the answer machine, see if we've had any messages over the
Okay.
festive period.
Right, I'm just take these cups over here.
Yeah.
You were supposed to chuck that milk out. It's disgusting.
Oh.
Like, play a message while I clean this milk out, right?
Right, okay. I'll play a message.
Oh my god, is this an answer phone? Is this still a thing? Now then, Lee Cake and Paul Bisson, aka the funnel guy. Happy New Year to you and Paul's hair and your lovely listeners. This year is going to be very positive as it's the year of the horse of fire, meaning there'll be a lot of passion and movement and flourishing in limelight and opportunities galore. If you are open to such a thing, I know 50% of the team is. They like a bit of woo-woo. But anyway, life is magic. And boo to capitalism and the patriarchy. Just saying. Alrighty then. Lots of witchy love and magic. Swales, the friendly green witch of the Bell Witch podcast.
Where are you going now?
I'm just bringing your cup of tea to you.
All right,
There you
thanks.
go.
Thank you.
It was the first one from then.
What, you mean you didn't hear it?
Well, no, because the kettle was boiling.
Oh. It was Swales.
Oh, swales.
Wales.
Oh, I love swales. What was
Love
she
a bit of
saying?
Swales. She was just wishing your hair a happy new year.
Oh, my hair wishes you a happy new year back, swales.
No, you've broken the fourth wall.
Have I?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, shit, yeah.
yeah.
This is difficult then. Isn't
Just don't bother. It's a we're only going to get 25 listeners anyway, so it doesn't really fucking
it?
matter.
Right. Okay.
Right.
You can just edit that out. It's fine.
So there was like a watery noise at the end of her message,
Yeah.
and I don't know whether she was drowning at the end there, or somebody had like stepped on her head, or she was doing the message under duress, maybe.
Or huffing on a bong.
Beg your pardon?
What?
Swales doesn't do that sort of thing. I was going to say apple bobbing, but I didn't know whether that was too stereotypical witchy.
You know, or maybe her cauldron was bubbling on a fire.
That's what it was.
Mm.
That's what it was. Right. Anyway, shall I play the next message? Thank you, Swales, for getting in touch.
Thank you, swales.
That was a lovely message to start with. Let's see if anyone else has left a message.
Hey, my favourite mind cake duo. Just want to wish you a happy new year and may all your wishes come true for 2026. That's a bit cheesy, wasn't it? All right, love you. Bye.
Ah, cousin Kaza.
Cousin Kaza.
Again, she says she loves us lots. I think she means she loves you. She loves you lots. But thank you for the message, and thank you. Here's a little what's it for all our listeners. Thank you for inviting all your friends to follow the Mind Cake Facebook page.
Is this a thanks in advance kind of thing?
Thanks in advance to all the rest of our listeners for doing that. It's dead easy to do. You just click on invite friends on our page, select all. Have you done it, Paul? Have you balls?
I did a long time ago, though. It would have been when we first started.
Right, well, maybe do it again.
I will.
So always nice to hear from Carrie. Hopefully we'll have some ghost hunting adventures in 2026.
I was just about to say, I'm looking forward to a paranormal expedition.
Right, let's have another message, Paul.
Okay.
Hi, is that Dr. Jan at the Small Penis Clinic? I think I've got the right number. It's just I need a follow-up consultation because that ointment that you've asked me to put on actually seems to be getting worse, not better. Could I make an appointment for next week, please? Thank you.
Yeah, what was that about?
Do you recognise the voice? I don't know what that's just the wrong number, I think. Right.
Yeah.
Let's play another one.
Hey Mindcakers, it's Sarah from the Nest here. Just popping on to wish you a really Merry Christmas and a healthy and happy 2026. Bye.
Sarah from the Nest.
Sarah from the Nest, sitting on her eggs, keeping them warm for winter. That's what she does.
Do the eggs ever hatch?
Yeah.
All right.
The people that she mentors and does yoga for, they are her eggs, her brood.
Oh, I see.
And actually, Sarah, don't put this on the poster. I'm just, if you hadn't noticed, freestyling. But then they hatch into new beginnings and new starts and what have you. And
Into little yogis, yoglets.
yeah, and she mentors the fuck out of them.
Wow. Maybe we should get in those eggs.
Get in an egg, and then hatch back out of the egg.
Well,
How's that work?
Well, what came first, Lee or the egg?
Oh, I think eggs were around long before I was.
Oh,
so that's easy. Eggs.
That is a really straightforward question.
If you have any other questions, then please feel free to. Let's have another move on. Let's have another message.
Hello, Lee and Paul. Merry New Year! It's Tim Spencer, apparently your super fan, although I prefer to think of it as a more discerning listener. Have a fabulous 2026. I hope it brings you lots of love, prosperity and peace. And I very much look forward to hearing lots more Mind Cake into the new year. Bye!
It's the old favourite, Tim Spencer Rooney.
Tim Rooney. It's always nice to hear from Tim.
I mean, it would be rude if he hadn't left a message, really, wouldn't it?
It would be really out of character if he hadn't sent us a message. Yeah.
Did we name him a superfan, or did he name himself a superfan?
I think we named him, did we not?
I think so. Thank you, Tim. Happy New Year to you and yours.
Yes. Super fan.
Merry Christmas, you pair of podcast chancellors. At least Lee turns up for the podcast now. So just to wish you all the best, and hopefully you get the message. I think the phone number's mixed up with Dr. Jan's. So all the best. I'll see you in the new year. Cheers.
Right.
Ian
this
McNabb.
this is starting to make a bit of sense now, because that sounds very much like the same voice that left a message for Dr. Jan earlier.
Yeah.
And I know for
Ian...
a fact that Ian does have a very small penis.
Right. Okay.
That makes sense.
It does that. Yeah, it totally tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, Ian, I hope you managed to get through to Dr. Jan.
And, I don't think she does that sort of thing, though.
Well, yeah,
I know she's a doctor,
true.
but she doesn't. I don't think she does penises.
Could there be another Dr. Jan who's a small penis specialist?
Possibly, yeah. I'm putting two and two together and assuming he means
Your
our Dr. Jan.
Yeah. So,
there is probably a doctor somewhere in the UK called Jan who looks at penises. And if that's the case, Ian, best of luck with getting hold of her, because boy, do you need it. Okay, moving swiftly on. Let's have another one.
Morning, Lee, Paul, and all the listeners at Mind Cake. Just a quick message to wish season's greetings and all the very best for the new year. Well, it's almost here, 2026. Time flies by so quickly. This year, if you follow astrology, some planets are moving and changing, some for the first time in hundreds of years. It mirrors lots of events which many people are feeling with unease. I feel 2026 is about the public waking up and seeing the reality of what has been happening and hidden by many people in authority. So many are feeling uneasy as this change is almost tangible. More politicians will be exposed for wrongdoing. Another royal scandal will be uncovered and will lead to further investigations. The royal finances will be scrutinised and lead to major upheaval. King Charles himself will be affected, so much so that his health leads to concern, and he will consider stepping down. People in high places will be held to account and no longer able to avoid questioning behind a play on words. As I said, 2026 is the start of change. Happy New Year, everyone.
Oh, it's our annual update from Spirit Guide Cara. Now, if you remember last year, before we get into this year's message, if you remember last year, we tried to keep it light at the Christmas party, and
Mm.
she predicted that someone was going to assassinate Donald Trump. So Cara thinks there's going to be upheaval, but good upheaval.
Hmm.
What's your thoughts on that, mate?
I mean, anything that destroys the
Capitalism and but the patriarchy, as Swales would say.
yeah, yeah. But we're living in a time where, I don't want to get too fucking Debbie Downer.
No, no,
Oh
right.
my
So
God.
I should just say as well, as we've been talking, I have realised that there's absolutely no mental health content in this episode whatsoever. So I do apologise. But anyway, if you're still with us, you're halfway through now. So just crack on. Anyway, Debbie
Um,
Downer, Paul, let's go.
yeah, but there's a lot of stuff where people in power seem to be getting away with certain things. So it would be nice for people like that to get their comeuppance,
Mm,
quite frankly. So doesn't matter who they are or what they stand for necessarily. If they've done something wrong, they need to be held accountable.
yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, I'll see you on the other side, my friend.
Reminds me of a Genesis song that's showing already, but our demographic should get it. I think it's called Land of Confusion. I'll do the chorus so that, and
Mm.
probably a bit like Church of the Poison Mind. You go, I've never heard that song in my life.
Yeah.
But this is the world we live in. Oh, these are the hands we're given. Oh, that one. Do you know that one?
Um,
Oh, we're living in ding 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 diddle
oh
diddle
yeah,
ding
yeah, yeah. Okay.
ding.
Yes, that rings a bell.
Right. Well, he's basically talking about men of steel and men of power who are basically corrupt. And
Hmm.
there's a line in the song that says, I won't be coming home tonight. My generation will put it right. We're not just making promises that we know that we can't compete because there's too many men, too many people making too many problems, and not much love to go round. All I'm saying is, Phil, you didn't do fuck all, did you? Because your generation putting it right. I mean, I don't know when Land of Confusion came out.
I'll tell you.
Tell me, oh Guru one.
1986.
1986. Is it called Land of Confusion?
Land of Confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on their 13th album,
Mm.
Invisible Touch. So that's the kind of
Invisible
era we're
Touch, of
talking
course it
about.
was, yeah. Okay, so Land of Confusion, 1986. I put it to you, Phil Collins, you're talking shite because your generation didn't not come home that night and put it right. I would say we're in the worse shit now than we were in 1986. Just my
Yeah.
personal opinion.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that, Debbie?
Oh, me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I concur completely.
Okay, well, let's hope we've got another uplifting message after all that. But thank you, Cara. Let's hope things do change for the better.
Hmm.
Hi guys, just a quick message to say Happy New Year and thanks for all the hours of entertainment and belly laughs you've given us. Plenty more waffle in 2026, please. And also, while I'm here, I just wanted to ask, has anyone been checking up on Elmo Pickles? Only because we haven't heard from him for a while, so I was getting a bit worried about him. Anyway, just let me know. Alright, see you guys soon. Bye.
That sounded like our old friend. She's not old,
No.
long-standing friend,
Hmm.
Joe Mitchell from Liverpool.
That's right. Hello, Joe Mitchell from Liverpool.
How are you?
Great.
She won't ring in again if we've just basically bastardized her accent. I do love
Yeah.
the Liverpool accent.
Me too, man. I do.
Mm.
My favorite
I,
band are from Liverpool.
I thought your favorite band were Glas Vegas, who are clearly not from Liverpool.
No, but like my favorite band of all time are the Beatles. See?
No, your favorite band of all time I thought was Bewitched. who are not from Liverpool.
Where Bewitched? Oh, they're Irish, aren't they?
Oh, you're pretending you didn't know. Okay, well let's go on the pretense that the Beatles are your favorite band.
Sure.
You'll be interested to know then that part of the New Year's Christmas and New Year entertainment to keep the kids entertained, I dusted off Revolver, the album by the Beatles. No, I didn't. I dusted off uh good Beatles knowledge though. Revolver, isn't it? It's not one of
Yeah,
their
yeah.
better known albums.
That's that one there on my
Oh, is
wall.
it? All right.
That's Revolver right there.
Oh, well, maybe there's a thingy there.
Yeah, subconsciously.
Beatles rock band for the Wii.
Oh, nice.
And we took it in turns to play the guitar, the drums, and sing.
Wow.
And it was thoroughly good entertainment.
Did the kids enjoy it?
The kids did enjoy it. The kids did enjoy it. Yeah.
Did
I have
the
to say,
adults?
Izzy was pretty good. I had to do most of the singing
Mm.
because obviously the kids don't know the songs, they don't know the words.
Mhm.
But it is amazing how many Beatles songs when you're not, I wouldn't say well, no, I am a Beatles fan, but you know what I mean? Even if you're not a Beatles fan, how many Beatles songs you like subconsciously know. And I would
Oh,
say, other than going to Joe's house, the Beatles Museum is the second best thing to do in Liverpool.
I did the Magical Mystery Tour when I was last there.
Not the yellow submarine that goes in the water.
No, it's like it's a bus tour, but the bus looks like the coach in the movie Magical Mystery Tour, and it
Okay.
takes you around where they grew up and takes you to Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane and all that sort of stuff. It's really cool.
What was the pub that John Lennon was in, which has got the really posh toilets? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Moving on. Thank you,
Don't know.
Joanne, for hearing your dulcet tones and wishing you a happy new year as well.
Yes. Nice to hear from you, Joe.
I think that pretty much. Oh, hang on. No, there is another one.
Was there one more?
There was one more.
Hi, this is a message for the rug magician. I've been having trouble with my phone this morning, but hopefully you get the message. My wife's rug is in a terrible state. It's seen better days and it needs a complete overhaul. Could you send someone out, please, to maybe try and do something with it? As I say, it's seen better days, bit threadbare, bit dirty. It's been well used lately. So if someone, please don't send out the guy with the hair. The last time he came out, he made a terrible mess of my wife's rug. So yes, if you can give me a call back, that'd be appreciated. Bye.
Does he mean you, the rug doctor?
I suppose
that's Ian McNabb again, isn't it?
It is. It sounds like him. I don't remember picking up a rug for Mrs. McNabb.
Was it his wife's rug?
Well, that's what he said. That's what he alluded to in his message.
Yeah.
That I made a right mess of her rug.
Which does sound like you.
It does sound like something I would do.
You've probably squashed it up in the back of your car, folded it up, and
oh fuck! I wonder if it's still there.
Might be.
Mm.
Maybe check, or again, he's got the wrong rug number. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that would be a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't it?
It would be. It would be.
But stranger things have happened.
But if you've been cleaning Mrs. McNabb's rug, then give it back.
I just like to caveat that with a statement, which is that I always go above and beyond when I'm cleaning rugs.
Here we go. He's got a 9-inch tongue and breathe through his ears. Can we keep that in?
Probably not.
No.
Oh dear.
Well, he started. All I'm saying is, if we keep that in, he started it, right? Because he's clearly being smutty.
Mm-hmm. Ian McNabb. He's dragged us down to his level, hasn't he? That's what he's done.
Yeah, bastard.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, what should we do now? I think that's all the messages done.
That's a big tick on the to-do list. Check messages. Done.
Check messages. Tick. I don't know whether we want to talk about potential guests for 2026 because, as we know, with the artist formerly known as Terence Trent D'Arby, trails do go cold.
They do. But maybe we could have a brainstorm. We still have to do an AI seance, Lee.
We
were meant
have
to do
to
that.
do that.
We were meant to do that for Halloween, and then it was meant to be Christmas, and now we're in 2026, and it's still not materialized.
Can I
So
can I drop a? I don't know whether this would be. It's of interest to me,
mm,
which is what most of the guests are. I just go, oh, they'd be interesting to talk to, and then if
yeah.
the listeners find it interesting, also very interesting. Mental leaps that have taken place. Swales mentioned. She mentioned the word heathens,
Hmm.
and I thought heathens were like ne'er-do-wells. But if you look up the definition of a heathen, what did you think a heathen was?
Yeah, like a sort of savage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look up
you
the
know,
definition of a heathen.
heathen meaning a person who does not belong to a widely held religion, especially one who's not a Christian, Jew, or Muslim, as regarded by those who do.
Right. So it's a religious connotation.
According to the Oxford Dictionary, yes.
Okay.
A pagan,
Uh,
someone who doesn't acknowledge God or the Bible.
right. Okay. Right. It's interesting because I, as you know, grew up watching Speedway
Yes.
and now take Izzy to watch Glasgow Tigers,
Mm-hmm.
particularly when they're riding against Poole Pirates. But when I grew up watching Poole Pirates as a kid, one of the teams they used to ride against, who I don't think are any longer in existence, was the Crayley Heathens
Okay.
from the West Midlands.
Mm-hmm.
And they were a top team, and they had a rider called Bruce Penhall, who I always pronounce Bruce Pennell. I think it's Bruce Penhall.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to get him on the pod because I think he'd
All
be an
right.
interesting character for reasons that I won't go into at the moment.
Mm.
But you might know him. You might know Bruce, not personally, but might know of him.
Okay.
He was like the 3 times world speedway champion.
Mm.
He was also, do you remember the program? Would it be in the 70s or the 80s? Chips with the
Chips.
two
Oh,
American.
yeah. Eric
Oh,
Estrada.
who's Eric Strada?
Eric Estrada was the one of the cops with a big, bright smile, sort of Hispanic looking guy. He was one of the two cops in Chips.
Right. Well, the other one
Mm.
was Bruce Pennell.
Oh, okay. So I do know him. Yeah, because I used to watch Chips when I was wee.
Still watch a bit of Chips. So he was in Chips.
Ah,
But anyway, he might not come on the podcast, but that would be like for me, he was like, even though he rode for the Heathens, he was like a childhood. He was fucking awesome.
mm-hmm.
But yes, we have a hit list for 2026.
Bostrom's the top of that for me.
Oh, well, you try him. I have emailed him 3 or 4 times and heard
Mm.
nothing.
Maybe I need to send him a picture of me with my costume on, where I look like him.
Do that.
Yeah.
I'll send you the thumbnail
Mm-hmm.
that I mocked up when you were doing the Polar Express.
Yeah.
Right, you email him,
Yeah.
and we'll have a two-pronged attack on Bostrom.
Yeah. Start the email with "Good morning." Do you think he'd find that funny, or just be like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, not another one"?
Well, have a look at the website and judge, because I think if you go on the website, there's an Officer Crabtree section which is written all in that language. Yeah, but you must get that all the time. Good moaning. Oh, here's another fucking comedian.
Yeah. And pissing
Um,
by the bonk, etc.
yes, all of that stuff. Yeah, so I suppose it should leave it for us to wish our listeners a happy new year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank you for listening and putting up with us for over the course of 3 years now.
Jesus, yeah. Do you know, actually, I was yesterday morning, I went on a friend's podcast as a guest. It's all
Well,
about
another
kind.
one.
Another one, yeah.
Is that
But
why you've
no,
never got time to do this podcast? Because you're
because
always
I'm
doing
I'm
other
on everybody else's
everybody
ones, yeah.
else's fucking podcast. So that's good to know, right?
No, but I went on her podcast as a guest, and it's
Mm.
all about kindness.
Well, they
And
wanted you on there.
yeah, as opposed to, the other side of the coin,
Right, okay.
for balance.
Mm.
And I've forgotten the point of the story now.
The irony that you're on a kindness podcast.
No, it wasn't that. Oh, that was it. Yeah, because she's only just started. She's only got one episode out currently.
Already got
And she's
more listeners than us.
I actually don't know. But I did say, I was saying yesterday, we must be on close to 60 episodes.
More than that, I think.
Are we?
Mm.
Jeez. That just shows you, doesn't it?
In which we had an email from Swales to say that she'd finally, and I know Tim Spencer has as well, have recently binged all of them.
Wow.
They deserve a mind cake pen.
Fucking medal is what they deserve.
Yeah, they do. They do deserve that. And I sort of thought, well, what could we mind cake you? Thank you for listening to best part of 60 hours of us wittering on about utter
Yeah.
bollocks. Have a
Fucking
bumper
utter
sticker.
shite.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Juicy, spicy content.
But only when Ian McNabb's on.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, so I will maybe when that episode comes out, the podcast is called Have a Kind Word with Yourself.
Okay.
And it's hosted by the amazing Rose Kondo, who's an old friend of mine. And she is a Canadian poet.
She didn't want me to come on.
Well, no, she doesn't know you, Lee.
Plus, she knows I'm not very kind, as we've established earlier in this episode.
You're not kind in the slightest.
Not necessarily kind.
She has a mind cake listener, so she's
Is
very
she?
aware of you and your story, so she might have you
Wow.
on in the future.
Yes, please. I am available for her podcast or any other podcast because Paul seems to be flaunting his wares. Oh, I can't record tonight, says Paul. I'm too busy. You think, oh, poor guy. He's got all these shows. He's got a funnel. Somebody's wedged a funnel on his head. Poor guy. Cut him some slack. And he realised he's just gone on every other fucker's podcast.
Where are you going? Oh, don't be like that. Come on.
Hi, is that the Peking Palace? I'd like to place an order for pickup, please. Could I have crunchy balls?
Oh, for the love of God. Not now, Ian, for fuck's sake.
Let's start a podcast about